Good morning. Welcome to the grand reopening of the Harmons-Dorsey Fire Station. This project's part of our $30 million investment in upgrading the infrastructure for the fire department. And that's been a good thing. You know, if you've seen some of our buildings, we have some, especially some of the volunteer stations that are quite old. Some are approaching, 100 years old. So it's been great over this past few years to start looking at the infrastructure and start building upon it. Now this particular project is very special because it was made possible through funding from the Live Casino and Hotel and with the support of the members of the Local Development Council. And I want to express my personal thanks for that and the thanks of the department for those contributions. As you might imagine, it's great when you have this public-private partnership where you can get together and do some of the things that maybe you can't get done just as a government alone. And this is a fine example. If you look around, this is a 44-year-old building. Doesn't look like that today, and that's what's really great. And for the people that work here, not only did it make it more efficient, but it made it a much more livable space. Because please take advantage of the tour that we're going to give you at the end and walk around, and you'll see that, we have a great fitness area. We have a bunk room that's adequately sized. All those things you don't want to talk about, like bathrooms and things that are important when you're spending 24 hours in a space and 7 days a week, that those things, having those nice facilities works. So I really appreciate the contributions that made this possible. And I extend the thanks from the people that are working here as well. The other thing that LDC money does is not only with the building itself, but if you look outside out on our front ramp, and this vehicle here, these are apparatus that were purchased through LDC money and the Live Casino money. So that's been great. Also, if you look around, there's also pictures. We have 2 more vehicles that are coming that were funded through that funding. And it's a mini pumper, which will address the parking garages. It's a low profile, so we'll be able to get into some of the parking garages. It not only works for the parking garages here, but of other facilities that are in the area. And also a replacement ambulance. The first project that LDC funded was for the purchase of a basic life support ambulance for this station. Over the years, it's run a lot of calls, and it's time for that replacement. So the funding is also replacing that, so we really appreciate that. So now I'd like to call our county executive, Mr. Steve Shue, for a couple remarks.
Good morning, everybody. So nice to see all of you. It's a beautiful Anne Arundel County day. I don't want to miss the opportunity to acknowledge the firefighters, paramedics, EMTs that are here with us today. We appreciate all that you do throughout the course of the year to keep everyone in Anne Arundel County safe. So thanks to all of you. And it is an honor to be here with you this morning as we cut the ribbon on a much needed asset here in Hanover, the new Station 21 Harmons-Dorsey Fire Station. For Anne Arundel County to be the best place to live, work, and start a business, as I say at every opportunity, we have to be the safest place to live, work, and start a business in Maryland. And our county is safe, but we do face significant challenges from drug dealers, gangs, unserved warrants, fires, and especially medical emergencies. They are growing at an extraordinary pace, especially heroin-related and opiate-related emergencies. And these firefighters are right on the front line of that crisis and saving lives at an extraordinary and incredible pace. We're fortunate to have the most dedicated, well-trained, and hard-working public safety professionals in the entire state. And they're working more closely together than they ever have before as part of our public safety core group. So police, fire, detention, parole and probation, the sheriff's office, state's attorney, and the Office of Emergency Management are all working in a highly coordinated manner to improve public safety here in Anne Arundel County. We've established a true partnership in public safety here in Anne Arundel County. Over the last 4 years, we've taken a lot of actions to support these incredible professionals in their work. We've allocated funding for 120 additional public safety positions in the police department, the fire department, the state's attorney's office, and the sheriff's office, and we are working very aggressively to fill those positions. It's been hard, but we're getting there. We've broken ground on a new police academy that will give our police force a training environment worthy of the dedicated officers that they are. We've broken ground on a new central booking facility that will completely and utterly alter how police work and sheriff's work is conducted in Anne Arundel County. 450 new police vehicles, bringing the average age of the fleet down from 6 years to 3 years, which was our target. 6 years is ancient for a police car. Multiple, I think at least 9 major new pieces of fire apparatus. Is that right, Chief?
Yes.
So we're trying to keep the apparatus as current and state-of-the-art as possible, and we have 5 new fire stations in our 6-year plan. The budget passed this year will continue our efforts to make Anne Arundel County Public Safety Departments the best staffed, best trained, and best prepared in the entire state of Maryland. What stands here today all around us is a concrete example of that commitment, a renovated and expanded fire station for the Hanover community. This is a $1.9 million renovation funded by the Local Development Council, which would not have been possible without live casino and hotel, one of the most significant businesses and employers here in Anne Arundel County. This new and improved fire station is a direct result of the Cordish Company's continued commitment to our county, and we're grateful for their incredible community partnership.